Once again, I still remain Omara Samuel. Yeah, thank you so much. Those ones who have been following me, this is another video following the others that I've uploaded. So, today I'm going to be taking you through one of the topics, and that is plagiarism. I hope you understand that. But as you watch this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification buttons, and then you shouldn't be left out. You also know that you should be updated and you get to know more about what is around you. You know, plagiarism, it's a very common thing, and you might know it, but maybe you don't take your time to understand better. But today I'm going to bring it into the open. I want you to understand that. Take it easy. So I still remain Omara Samuel. Thank you so much for giving me your time to watch this video. May God bless you. So I'm going to be taking through what is called plagiarism. And as you're seeing here, plagiarism is possible with any work performed in any medium or in any scholarly discipline. So plagiarism, basically, it is like taking some work, taking something which is not yours, and then you use it in your own words. But you know, plagiarism is also divided into many types. You understand that? There's self-plagiarism, there's self-plagiarism, you understand that? So here we go. Plagiarism involves intentional or the negligent use by paraphrase or direct quotation of the published or the unpublished work of another person without full and clear acknowledgement in all such scholarly work as essay, examination, oral written reports, homework assessments, laboratory reports, computer programs, music scores, the xerography, graphics, depictions, and the visual presentation. See this, as you're seeing it, it is very clear. It is like trying to paraphrase somebody. See that, but you want to put it in your own words. Plagiarism is like cheating. You also understand that even in the in the examination room, you take somebody's work, you copy and paste, because you will not change anything. You see that when you just cheat from the examination room, there's a higher chance you're going to copy the same thing without changing anything, because you also want to get the same marks. So that is called plagiarism. Here we go. Plagiarism also includes the the acknowledged use of materials prepared by another person or agency engaged in selling of term papers or other academic materials, boredom, academic own accord. Seeing that is what I'm talking about. So as I was telling you, plagiarism is divided into types. Here you can see this. Seeing this? The common types of plagiarism. There are different types of plagiarism, and all are serious violation of academic honesty. Have you seen? It is a violation of academic honesty. That is being honest for sure. And if you just cheat somebody's work, you use it for your own benefit. That's plagiarism, and that is not being honest. That is why it is called an academic, like a violation of academic honesty. So here we have defined the most common. The most common types below have provided links to examples like so that there are examples of plagiarism. The types. There's one type here that is direct plagiarism. This is a word for word transcription of a section of someone else's work. As I was telling you. See that? This one, direct plagiarism. That is word to word transcription of a section of someone else's work. You see, that's what I was saying. In the examination room, you just copy, take somebody's work exactly the way it is. That is it. That is direct plagiarism without changing any word. You pick exact words from the other side, you transfer it, like it is like photocopying. Exactly. That is it. That's the example I can give. Photocopying somebody's work, you go and use it. Exactly. So here you can see it is just that is transcription of someone else's work without attribution and without quotation marks. So that you didn't quote. You didn't quote the owner of the work. That is it. The deliberate plagiarism of someone else's work is unethical, academically dishonest, and grounds for disciplinary actions. See, they can discipline you very well. If you can see, in other schools, like in my former school, if you do something like that, they can clear you very well just because of plagiarism. Even at campus, there are rules governing that. If they find you in the act of plagiarism, here they don't cane you. They take you to a police station, and it becomes a police case, and you will be disqualified from the examination. See that you will cause a lot of problems. This plagiarism, you should be very careful with it. You shouldn't take it like that. But if you want to take someone else's work, you can take that work, and then you refer to the author. But I'm not saying in the examination room you steal from somebody and you quote the honor of the work. No, you won't get the marks. So here we go. So yeah, the examples you can see that is an example I've given you from the examination room. You see that? So here we go for another one. There's self-plagiarism. So here we go. There is self-plagiarism. So self-plagiarism occurs when a student submits his or her own previous work or mixes part of the previous work without permission from all the professors involved. So self-plagiarism is like this. It is like you pick your work. You have like that work has the how can I say it? If I say like you have done a coursework, and then that coursework, there's also another lecturer who gave you a coursework similar to the work you did previously. So you decide to give the two work to different lecturers because all of them are asking for the same thing. You give all of them the same work. That is called self-plagiarism. You just had to copy and paste your own work to another person. That is use of your previous work like that. That's the simplest way I can explain that. So here you can see occurs when a student submits his or her own previous work or mixes part of the previous work without permission from all the professors involved. All the professors involved. For example, if it would be unacceptable to incorporate part of a term paper you wrote in high school into a paper assigned in a college course. Self-plagiarism also applies to submitting the same piece of work of assignment in different classes without the previous permission from both professors. That is what I was saying. Like that. Pick your own work, give it to the other lecturer, give it to the other one, because all of them are asking for the same thing. It's called self-plagiarism. Here we go. As you watch this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification button for more. You don't have to be left out. You should be okay. Just do me a favor, click on the notification button, share, post more. Understand? Here we go. There's mosaic plagiarism. That is the third one. The first one was it direct plagiarism, the second one easy self-plagiarism, and then this one is mosaic plagiarism. Mosaic, here we go. Mosaic plagiarism occurs when a student borrows phrases from a source without using quotation marks, as you're seeing it written very clearly. Mosaic plagiarism occurs when a student borrows phrases from a source without without the quotation mark, or find synonyms for the author's language while keeping the same general structure and meaning of the original. Here is the explanation. When you paraphrase somebody's work, but you want it to be like your own, without quoting the author, without changing the meaning, it is like you have heard something and you just transfer it to other people. You have heard of rumors, you just take it like that. You speak like you were there when the event was happening. That is called mosaic plagiarism. So here you can see, while keeping the general structure and meaning of the original, sometimes called punch writing. See, this kind of paraphrasing, whether intentional or not, is academically dishonest and punishable. As I was saying, it's punishable. Like from here, it can take you to prison. You stay there for some 3 days and they get you back with cash. You pay for your being dishonest. even if you for not your source. And then afterward, there's another one. Here we go. Accidental plagiarism. Accidental plagiarism. Accidental plagiarism occurs when a person neglects to cite their sources. You just neglect, you leave it, you don't, or misquote their sources, or unintentionally paraphrases the source by using similar words, group of words or sentence structure without attribution. See the example. Example for mosaic plagiarism. If I'm saying it is like a accidental plagiarism, it's almost like mosaic. It is an example. It is like an example of mosaic plagiarism. Because students must learn to sentence the structure. Students must learn to cite their sources. This one you should cite. It is not like getting some published work somewhere and you just put your own words. You don't cite the source. That is, when you just neglect, that is accidental. You just neglect. You know people are fond of neglecting things. So here we go. Here we go. Examples of plagiarism. Example of accidental. There are many forms of academic dishonesty, including plagiarism or representation of another person's words, ideas, information as if they were your own. That is it. Presenting something like it is your own. That is what we call plagiarism. And there are many forms of academic dishonesty, including plagiarism. That as I've already talked about it. You may also use another person's words, ideas, information, but to do so without acknowledgement is it is what plagiarism. To do that, someone else's work, you do it, you put it in your own words, without acknowledgement of the author or the original source. That is called plagiarism. So perhaps the most serious form of plagiarism is failure to acknowledge the source. That is a serious one. Failure to acknowledge the source. Just neglect it. You don't want to know more about the source. That is very serious. What is that? You have borrowed another language, ideas, information constitutes plagiarism. Understand the most common forms of plagiarism is to help you avoid them. So as I've talked about this, you should understand them so that you don't fall a victim, because that thing is punishable by law. Here we go. And as you're seeing, the examples of mosaic plagiarism occurs when a writer reuses a mix of words. Mosaic occurs when a writer reuses a mix of words, paraphrase ideas from a source without indicating which words or ideas have been borrowed, or probably citing the source. This is neglecting the source. You paraphrase, neglect, not even indicating the source of the words, what source of the information. That is mosaic. You just neglect it. That is serious. And here you can go. You can do as many as possible. You can understand them. But to thank you, I would like to thank you so much for watching this video. I'm still making other ones to upload for you. Thank you so much for giving me your time. May God bless you so much. But don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification button, and see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Okay, bye bye.